What is going on, everyone? Welcome to today's aftermarket trade recap. Obviously, as you guys can tell by the time, this one is coming out a little later. I almost forgot about it. Thankfully, I didn't. Just really busy day, packing, planning my trip for tomorrow, and trying to get homework done and this and a lot of stuff going on today. But here we are. We're getting it done today, so that's all that matters. But the reason I remember is because I was just about to journal on my journaling platform, and I was like, okay, I need to make a video. So here we are getting into it today. Pretty much today was nothing crazy, nothing special. Break even day for me. One trade in the PM. There was, possible few opportunities and everything like that, but for the most part, it wasn't the best price action. And one thing that I had kind of forgot about is tomorrow is non-farm payroll, and usually when we have NFP or non-farm payroll, price action the day before is not as high probability, and that is exactly what we had seen today. But anyways, before I get into the setup today, I'm going to go over the morning as well as kind of what I was thinking before coming into the session. So coming into the session, again, today was the first time we did not have 10:30 news either, which was kind of nice. And yeah, but coming into the session, I was looking for us to take out these London highs. So I was bullish on the session. And that was just because, again, if we look at this bullish price action, and we've been disrespecting bearish PD rays, respecting bullish PD rays. If I go on the 1 hour, yeah, so we had just inversed at 8 a.m. this 1 hour candle right here. So we inverse this bearish PD ray. So yeah, basically I was bullish going into the morning. And once market had opened, I'll turn off the session indicator real quick. Once session had opened, and I don't know why this is missing. I swear price was here. I've kind of been having this issue recently. Just to double check, let me go on NQ. Oh, okay, that worked. NQ, where's 9 a.m.? Yeah, so there was price here, but I'm just gonna go back to the original because that's where I have all my markings. But NQ1, as you can see, now I think it's back. Or no, sorry, I'm looking at the PM still. Okay. Anyways, though, yeah, I swear there was price here. It's disappeared. I've seen that happen a couple times. Yesterday, I think it was, and today. But anyways, you can see once we had opened up, we manipulated lower. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to see. As for going long, that's what I would like to see. And then we had SMT, which I'll get into all these SMTs in a sec, but we started coming up, and I remember I didn't either get the entry. Oh yeah, it was price had already ran past the break even point, and I don't think we were holding a 5 minute or anything like that. I don't know. I just remember I forward tested this because it was just not a good really setup. Again, something if I would have taken, I would have been mad if I had lost. And we had came up, took out the equal highs. That was another reason why I was bullish too. And I think those were there. And yeah, it's just, anyways, it was like there was so much going on, and then we didn't take out the London highs. We came down, and then it was very surprising we hadn't taken out the London highs. And then I had noticed we had taken them out on ES, and that's kind of where I get into the whole SMT thing. You can see price today was so uncorrelated between both assets, and when it's like that, I mean, you don't know what SMT is going to respect and which one isn't. So that's why I have like 3 different ones here. And again, there was a point, once we didn't take out these London highs, I saw we had this low resistance liquidity down here, potential short opportunity. Even though, again, I still wanted to see London highs eventually be taken out. But, at this point, it was kind of like, I don't know what was going on, as price was just so confusing. And there was, I was kind of looking to see if this 5 minute was going to get inverse. We held this 5 minute, and that was kind of where I flipped, to the bullish bias again. Again, even though I still was a long-term bias, just, if I could catch like a quick good move here for low risk, good RR, why not? But yeah, so there ended up being this 1 minute right here, but you could see like price was kind of stagnant, respecting it. And then we got this inversion here, but it just, again, price was like, yeah, we had an SMT. There was, I don't know, we were inside of a 5 minute. Honestly, I can't tell with all my marking. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, we were still holding this 5 minute. It's just, I don't know. It's how weird price was. So technically, I could have taken this. This is almost like, my A plus setup here, but it was just the fact of the matter that price was not high probability. I did not want to put the risk on the table, but as you can see, like, this ended up working out. I could have taken this. Yeah, it was a little risk. Honestly, I think I did remember being like, yo, I could have taken this setup, but it's just like, again, the price, basically, price was not telling a clear story. And yeah, like, you can see that would have worked out. But I mean, at the end of the day, am I mad at myself for not taking that? No, because price was just too confusing. But anyways, a lot going on in that AM session. Once we were coming into PM session, um, I honestly can't remember what I was thinking. I think I was still bullish. Oh yeah, yeah, because we were close. We were close to high of day, and at that point, I'm like, I'm thinking we're gonna take out high of day, and kind of similar to yesterday, 1 p.m. open just kind of rushes lower. There's a lot of inefficiencies that are unfilled. We hold these, and then this is where I start to evaluate and see my setup is presenting itself. As again, this is very similar to yesterday, holding 2 5 minutes, wicking in them, and then we come out. The highest time frame inversion here that we had was this 4 minute, and I was waiting to see this get inverse. I was like, okay, very close break even point. I should say actually once I'd gotten in, I noticed that more so because if I would have got in on the inversion would have happened right above the fair value gap, it wouldn't have been so close. But once it had actually inversed, that's where it was pretty close to the entry, and that was the entry there. But yeah, I mean, once I'd entered, I knew like, okay, this is probably going to be a break-even trade, but it's worth trying. There is a potential that we could run past the break-even, take out the high of day. So that is what I was thinking going into this. But yeah, so the confluences were holding these 2 5 minutes, and I think maybe a 15-minute too. No, just the 5 minute, or just the 2 5 minutes, and then we had the 4 minute inversion. Again, I was like, I could guarantee this is probably going to be at least a break-even trade, if not a winner. So I was like, no harm in taking this. Took it on 1 mini, similar to yesterday too. The risk was about like 160, I'll say, to make about 415, 410, whatever after commission. So I was like, it's worth to take this. And yeah, so I mean, I took it. Price, very quickly took out the break even again, as it was like, what? I don't. That's not what I meant to do. Like, yeah, almost 5 points away from my entry, and then obviously set stop to break even, and then right on this candle, yeah, stopped at break even. So that was pretty much the setup for today. After that, too, I mean, it was about 1:30, and again, price was very, very weird today. And again, it's just because it's the day before NFP. So I was like, after that, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to call it a day. After that setup, I was like, I'll just take the break even for the day. And that's it. So that was the one and only setup that I had taken today. Again, didn't take anything in the morning. That was what I had went over in the morning was a potential setup I could have taken, but didn't. So everything that I had mentioned with that was hypothetical. But yes, just the one session for today. As for tomorrow, I don't think I'll be getting a recording out. Reason being is because I might not even trade tomorrow. Like I said, I got to get ready to leave tomorrow morning, and that's obviously going to interfere with the time. So probably no trade recap for tomorrow, and the next one should be at the earliest Tuesday, as that's when I will be back. So that's it for today. NFP tomorrow. Everyone, be careful for tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you guys sometime next week. Peace out.